Hi, good afternoon. My name is Nitin. I'm in Tasera Incorporation, which is an emerging technology in cybersecurity. Even though we have multiple products in enterprise and cloud, today we're going to focus on the cybersecurity in the cloud. So what we're going to show you here is something very focused on forensic analysis and advanced systems. So it is not a new news that not a single day goes by where there is no security breach. Not only the smaller companies, but the well-renowned companies like Target, Home Depot, JP Morgan's. And primarily, among many reasons, it's not that they don't have resources to prevent that. It is just that we are not there in terms of technology. And this is another major concern while we are moving to cloud. As we look at the security market, people are focusing on few things. Among them are malware analysis, threat analysis. Most of them are kind of a victim analysis, right? We are in the business of evidence analysis. So we're going to move forward and tell you how our approach for the cloud security at this time. So as you know, every day we are moving almost every component of business from localization to the cloud. In many ways, that makes our life easier. But when you really look at from the security point of view, it is one of the greatest challenges, even for currently and in future to come. So if you compare just few years back, where we were in terms of the access management, where you had a localized data center, and we're moving to the cloud. We had a kind of better control, better visibility. But as we are moving from the localized data center to the cloud, we are distributing that resources in the public, private, and community domain. And that is exponentially increasing our challenge in terms of the security of the data, visibility of the data, and most importantly, what are the controls you have with you to manage those resources. So what we do in Tasera, we have products where we listen to the network communication between 2 points. We gather all the events. We formulate those events to transfer into flows. And based on our risk analysis, we run through multiple risk analysis. We translate those flows into profiles. So some of the tools we have here right now is the detection tools. Currently in the market, we have Edge Firewall, IPS, IDS, antivirus. Those are very much focused on the peripheral defense of the network, right? One of the overwhelming challenge in the security industry is the volume of the data you get every day from your security compliances, right? Anywhere, if I ask you how many alerts do you get in a small to medium deployment, the answer can range from 100,000 to millions alerts a day. How do you exactly know which one to trace? Similar challenges happen at Target and many other who are breached as we speak. So one of the solutions we're coming up with the expert systems who will automatically analyze those alerts and give you a consolidated visibility and intelligent report among all the millions of alerts, which top ones are you need to focus on. So in this product, what we do is we have continuous monitoring 24/7, your cloud infrastructure. We listen to almost every communication there is. We correlate those network dialogues, and we analyze them through our rules engine. Based on how they are behaving, their pattern of communication, are they exploiting any rules? Are they breaking any rules? We come up with the identity compromise engine based on the risk factor we assign to them, right? Then we analyze and classify the threat. If you have a system which is compromised, not necessarily that's the system you need to worry most. because that system, simple system could be only launching pad for any malware which has been downloaded. For example, somebody is downloading the egg on your system. That could be only staging system. In this case, you really need a 24/7 monitoring of your entire systems. Right? Based on that, we prioritize your assets. Let's say we are monitoring 20,000 systems. Imagine the number of alerts we get. We extrapolate all these things, we correlate those communication points, we pass them through our rules and correlation engine, and we come up with a dashboard which is very visible for you to identify what are the priority systems based on the risk index we assigned. And this is cross-compared with all the bad actor IP addresses we get through the threat centers and many other rule resources we share with our partners. So there are multiple suggested deployment for our systems, but this is a typical kind of a high-level architecture where we have a net trace dashboard which is available to you remotely or locally. Sensor will monitor your network along with our threat center, which is could be remotely located. In the threat center, we have IP reputation server, where we get the feed about 150 to anywhere to 300,000 IP addresses, which could be bad actors across the globe. We store them in IP reputation server, and we constantly cross-check them with your system, whatever information or whatever the compromised system under suspicion it may be, or based on who they are communicating with, how they are communicating. Is anybody is under attack? If anybody found that bad IP address we suspect is talking to your systems 2 o'clock in the morning in Russia, we are very suspicious about it. Based on that, we increase the risk index, right? Then we have threat repository server. What that really means that if your system misbehaved once, somebody knocked on your door and went away, we don't let that event pass. We will save that profile for a very long time. And we'll continuously monitor your system to cross-check against it. And third is update server. As we upgrade the rules for your systems monitoring, we provide the facility for you to write the rules, but we also share with the best of the rules engines in the industry. So this is a high-level architecture how we deploy the system in your cloud. They are currently deployed in the 3 forms. One is O1, the virtual systems. We have a small NUC. And we also deploy in the appliances. And this is a typical private cloud deployment where if you're hosting your service on any cloud, we will provide this kind of a security facility for you to monitor your systems or your VMs in that particular cloud. So this is another typical suggested system among the servers where you can deploy our product before the firewall. And depending on what is your goal to monitor, for example, some people want to monitor east-west traffic, some people want to monitor north-west traffic. Based on that, we determine where the sensors will go, so we can monitor your entire systems 24/7. This is another suggested deployment, virtual desktop workstations, where you can monitor the exchanges between your local systems. If somebody is infected, is he infecting the other systems? And this is very important for you to know even before you get out of the internet. So most importantly, we offer the 3 things at this product. That is the network dialog, very important for you to know. Runtime behavior, and third is the threat visualization. You can't really protect from the things you can't really see. Based on the dashboard, it's very visible that if your system is misbehaving and could be a cause of the major breach. So based on the product, the dashboard, you can actually see as the attack is happening that we connect the dots based on the communication and correlation of the engines. Identifying the risk system kind of provided the vigilance. And based on that, once you deploy the system, it's pretty much autonomous, where all you need to do is, for example, you're the CISO of the company. All you need to know in the morning, how am I doing? How is the health of my system? We provide a very powerful report engine here where every morning you can get up and see, are my system healthy? Is there any particular system I need to pay attention to? And based on that, you can empower your system admin to take control of the systems and prevent any future attacks. So we have a booth right next to, behind this cube here, and we have a live demo. So I welcome all of you to see our demo. If you have any question, I'll be happy to answer those. Do you want to do a demo here? Thank you very much, folks, for your time.